Hi guys, welcome to the new season of Grand Arena. It's 3v3 again, and once again I am disappointed by it. I really don't like 3v3. I don't mind it, but when you've got to play like a whole month of it, it's kind of like, no thanks. I prefer they just mixed it in with the regular 5x5. Anyway, let's have a look what's going on. I've got my typical not great defense down. My opponent's had an auto deploy, and as usual, auto deploy comes with a few problems. In 5v5, it's generally not too bad because you just stick your hardest squad into their random mismatch of characters, and usually you'll be fine because the mismatch doesn't work. This one's been a bit, all over the place. As you can see here on the screen, it's all Relic 7 and 6. It's quite intimidating to look at. I've been trying to sort of think about what I want to play into these things, and the combinations of what have appeared in the characters are kind of frustrating. Particularly these top two. This one's not too bad. Obviously, you've got Luke, who is incredibly hard in 3v3 anyway, because he can just keep healing himself. And you've got obviously an absolute doorstop of old Ben there that's just not going to go anywhere. But these two are the ones that I've been sort of having trouble with, because Han shoots first, and then Rolo's got that AoE that does damage 10 times, but you've only got 3 characters, so that damage is concentrated on those characters. That is quite a potent combination, and getting it as a random 3v3 is kind of like, yeah, it's to his benefit. And then this one, which is kind of strange. Obviously, it would have been better if Boba Fett was the leader. So, benefit in there. There's no contract. But you've got guard on Boba Fett, right? And then R2 can hide him behind stealth. So you can't stun Boba Fett. You can't get to him. And if he kills your guys, he's going to, get a new life and heal all of his health and protection. That seems scary. I'm not saying these are the best combinations, but just as a 3v3 team, that completely throws you off, because you're like, what the hell do I play into that? Who knows? Anyway, so yeah, there's that. Down the bottom isn't too bad. This is obviously his next set of characters. Not worried about this one at all. Anakin hits really hard, but these two guys aren't going to do too much. If you get rid of Anakin, it's pretty much just like, great, it's Kenobi who's going to stand there and Greedo. This team is potentially a little bit tough. I don't think it's too bad though, because Gear 12 Yoda he's not actually that durable. So as long as you don't get annihilated, I think you'll probably be okay. And then obviously Rey here with Jango and Bosk, which again is another quite interesting team. Rey's pretty hard by herself, but she's got no resistance support. But then you've got Bosk tanking for you, and Jango can just do whatever he wants. So, I've got to be quite careful with that team, because it could sort of get away from me. Right, so up here, I have to play Padme into one of these. The choice is, I think realistically, I have to play it into this top one. If I played my CLS into this, it comes down to 50-50 whose Han gets to go first. My Han gets to go first, I stun his Han, and then I'll win. If his Han goes first, he probably just, wipes out whoever he goes for. So I have to play Padme into that. I just can't get through Han Solo, his opening move's too good. Down here, I just need to put in something that can control these 3, so I'm probably going to have to put Thrawn in or something, but I really want to play Thrawn down here. I'm going to do the Padme fight up here and see what happens, because if I don't beat this, I'm not going to have enough teams to go through this zone, so then I'm just going to drop everything in the bottom. Let's go with that. I didn't save Kenobi, so I've got Ahsoka, and it's kind of a little strange because with the damage output, I just basically need to kill Han Solo, and then I should be fine. But I don't really need both the attackers, but then it's like, who else have I got that's going to survive survive Han Solo, basically? I could put Kylo Ren in there. I think I'm just going to have to play with this and go from there, really. Can't really see any other combination. I mean, I can... Yeah, I'm just going to do this. See what happens. My team's overkill for this battle, but it's the only thing I've got that's going to survive. Here it goes. Right, so get protection so we don't get stunned by the shock. And then let's just kill Han, get rid of him. So the AoE there from Rolo obviously did a chunk of damage, but Padme seems quite durable. Right, that's one down. So this one, I kind of think I could play my CLS, although my guys are kind of like, I've got CLS at gear 12, and Han and Chewie are like gear 10 and 11, which is massively miles away from these Relic 7 characters. Unfortunately, Old Ben isn't going to do much damage, but he can obviously apply ability block. I just need to control Luke and Vader. And between Han and CLS, I think I can probably do that. I think he's got all the Zetas on Vader, so you have to stun Vader. Vader's 175. He gets 16 from himself, and then I've got 3 Rebels, which is another 24, 16. What are we talking? 40. So he's on like 215 if I play that. That's not too bad. What's this Luke on? 230. Right, okay, so that's an option. I can play mine into that, and then it's just like use my Luke to strip the turn meter on his Luke and keep Vader stunned, but the counter attacks are going to kill me. Eesh. Alright. Okay. Up here I can't use the stun, because Chewbacca makes Boba Fett immune to it from the guard. So I think I'm probably going to have to play my Vader Palpatine and Thrawn into this, fracture Luke so he can't counter-attack me, and then just control the field. And then probably just have to put Darth Revan and stuff into that and just see what happens. Okay. That sounds like a plan. Let's start with Force Crush. Use Massacre. Right, we want to get a load of turn meter, so I'm going to use the Saber Toss on Vader, I think. No, I'll use it on Old Ben, and then try and ability block the other two. Nope. That's not good. At least stun him. Give me more turn meter. Somebody please land an ability block. I need to go for ouch. Thank you. Alright, let's just kill Luke. Alright, he's gone. That helps so much. Pretty tough, this fight. I don't think I want to use the saber task, I just want to wail on them while they're stunned. Didn't quite recover the protection. That was quite a close battle, but Relic 7 CLS is hard. I think if he'd have put tenacity on him, I would have really struggled to get rid of him. Definitely in 3v3, putting tenacity on a character like Luke, where he's got all these really powerful counter attacks, the self-heal, it's definitely a good move. Right, so I've just got this. Right, so I was thinking Darth Revan. Isn't bad. HK got the AoE. I don't know if HK is a good choice. I might go with Nihilus because then if I get lucky, I can annihilate Boba Fett. Nihilus. Right, I could try this. See what happens. Right, so R2's the leader, unfortunately. Ow! What the hell? Seriously, Boba Fett, that fight came. I guess we have to keep going for Chewbacca. Yes. I think I've kind of looked out because a lot of his mods are a little slow. So, right, that's the tough war. Let's just have a quick look what he's got for ships. If the game lets me click on it. Okay, it's still a 500k fleet. How hard is Vasquez? No, I don't want that. Okay, Vasquez not super great, but obviously he's got his Relic 7 Vader, Relic 7 Boba Fett. So yeah, those Boba Fett's like one of those ships where you can't afford to leave him, but he's not that hard. Vader, that ship kicks out a lot of damage. My Thrawn's faster than his, so sort of focus down on Vader. I probably can't underdog that fleet just because it's going to have all of his best ships. Right, okay, down here. What have we got? I've got Geos, who I will probably play into this. I don't know. I've got CLS, I'll probably play him into that. And I've got something else to play into that. Right, let's go with that. That sounds like a decent plan. Right, okay, so first of all, we don't want to get fractured. And we don't want to get bad things happen to us, and we don't like to resist with the stun, annoyingly. Unfortunately, Yoda is going to kill himself. What did I say? He's going to play into Ray. Is it SWGOH? I think it was SWGOH. Got this as well, which is quite a good squad, but SWGOH gives me 4 people. Yeah, I'll play SWGOH into Ray. The SWGOH are quite good at stopping Bosk from being too big of a pain in the arse. I think I'm just going to have to, unfortunately, focus down on Bosk because he's going to taunt. Right, he's gone. That makes my life easier. Get rid of Django so he can't keep getting more lives by killing my brute. That just leaves Ray, which is reasonably easy to deal with because she relies on having all of her friends to do stuff for her. Greedo and Pops. Anakin. I think I might put this in. This is more than enough to deal with them. In fact, it's kind of overkill, but that's his next hardest team, so I should really be putting in my stuff. I could put in my bounty hunters, which is okay. What's the potency on his Anakin? Probably not enough to stop no Bosk, but grenades from Greedo. Greedo's contract. You don't see this very often, so I need to check it. Right, you know what? I'm going to put my bounty hunts in, and we should be fine because Bosk is absolutely nails. Nasty up. Not stunning. Not the best you got, Anakin. Just wait till your boss debuffs wear off, and then you'll be in trouble. Yeah, my boss was just too hard for these guys. Okay, let's see what random teams we've got working back here. I think there's some reward for using like troopers and stuff, so I might just go and check that out. But some of these teams are still, I mean, that's lucky. You've got Bastila lead. I mean, there's no other Jedi there, but she's still going to make herself good. And Rey hits quite hard. More with, I don't know what's going on there. That's not a great team. That's not a great. None of these are great teams. That team's okay because you've still got Grievous there, and you've got Rex, who's giving out turn meter and stuff. That's still not a bad team. Let's quickly have a look at the feat challenge things, which we're probably not gonna attempt because they're probably too hard. Yes, we've done that. Thank you. Win a Grand Arena battle using 3 variants of Imperial Stormtroopers. It's probably not going to happen. Might not very good. Defeat enemy units with Imperial Stormtroopers. Possible. Okay, let's have a quick look at what teams we've got left. We've got some randomers and some leftovers. I've got Nute Gunray. That's probably my hardest. So who do I want to drop Nute into? I don't want to drop him into that because Maul will cause Daze problems. Probably need to drop him into this. Even though you've got Tenacity from Rex. Yeah, I probably want to drop him into that. I need to reorganise my teams. Wow, these guys lasted like 10 seconds. Let's do a grind. Have a look. We've got Nest. Nest can probably take that with what potency he's got on Farm Boy. Oh, he's got awful mods. That would be why I went through that last team so easily. If he's just put, well, he's not put. He's had these characters randomly dropped, and he's got. This guy's not got very good mods. This is really what's holding his. I mean, auto deploy defense doesn't help, but if you've got like really bad mods on your characters, it's like 50% of a character's strength comes from its mods. I mean, like you've got all 6-dot mods on these. He's got a lot of triangles with the crit trans primary, and not so many with crit damage. It's probably holding him back a little bit. I mean, yeah, look, crit chance again on Ahsoka. It's like, mate, you need the damage. You want offense or crit damage. Okay. Next hardest team is probably this. Wicket's okay, but he needs his other Ewok buddies. Again, Finn's pretty good, but you've got these characters that are really good in their teams, but not on their own. That's just push through Bastila and those two. But I think probably you just kill them and then you just sit there wailing on Bastila. Right, so I can put Nest into Bastila. I've got Ventress and Friends. Who am I going to put Ventress and Friends into? I don't think it really matters. Probably this. Finn's health, because he's probably going to taunt at some point. rid of the bear. So I need something slightly durable. I could probably put my first order into that, and that probably won't be too bad. Up here, I think I've just put Nest in. He's not got potency. Bastards. No. Yeah, she's pathetic potency. Is there anyone I want to swap? Can't be debuffed. Drops turn meter, does an AoE, dispels. I think I'm just going to go for this. Give it a go. No. Just keep repeating this and we'll be fine. And up here we can just use Nest. We'll probably just use Kira and Nest. If we put Nest in on our own, I mean it's not exactly a hard team. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, who dazed me? Really chew my way through her tons of protection. So, we're doing okay. The ships, I don't want to underdog this. Well, I am going to underdog it a little bit, but not going to be like my usual underdog of like 4 ships, because his ships are pretty hard. I don't want to be in a silly position. Do I need another one? I probably don't. Actually, you know what? Let's have a look at his fleet roster, see if we can figure out what he's going to call in. So, by power. That's his front. So, Rey's Falcon, Anakin, Ahsoka, Scimitar. That's his reinforcements. Both of these ships can deal quite a lot of damage. Probably want at least 2 tanks. I don't know what he'll probably call Anakin in first and then do the AoE. That's pretty standard for the AI. So let's play it safe and put an extra ship in. I won't need it, but just playing it safe. Alright, first things first, we are going to stun Vader if we can. Oh. Hurt him a lot. Yep. We get dispelled in a minute. Let's try. Can we get cheeky and kill Vader? Yep. Oh, there's some time. Okay. Heal everybody, and then we want to kill Boba Fett before he does his space mine, which is his by far his best ability. Yeah, I didn't even need the reinforcement, but I didn't think he was going to bring that ship in. I kind of thought he would bring in Anakin or Ahsoka, and if I hadn't got quite as lucky at killing Darth Vader early, he could have killed off one of my ships or whatever. Doesn't matter. We're done. 2300 is probably a pretty decent score. Is he going to go through my defense? Some of it. I mean, you know, you want to kill this crap. It's like, you know, not necessarily going to get holds on some of these, but I've took the top of his roster, which is pretty premium. I'm pretty sure he's not going to have anything to beat these 2 teams by the time he's gone through the front. He's just not going to have anything left. But there we go. So, fairly confident in that start to the season. We'll see if he bothers attacking. I mean, he's not bothered to deploy. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.